When it comes to assertiveness, this particular skill can be thought of as a skill that defines an executive that has presence, that defines a leader that is a leader that has influence and can command a room. But what is often misunderstood about assertiveness is that it sounds different than what we perceive assertiveness needs to or should sound like in order to achieve the desired outcome. And what comes as a realization in exploring and developing the skill of assertiveness is that it sounds more caring and empathetic than one initially believes it to be. And that is why when people try to be assertive, they're often aggressive or passive aggressive or manipulative or persuasive rather than being assertive. When we look at our emotional intelligence skills, what we can see when we take a look at the skill of assertiveness is that interpersonal relationships and empathy are both supporting players for us to be executing on assertiveness in a very proficient way. So essentially what that means is our ability to get to know people and then truly understand their motivators and drivers is what actually helps us to reinforce expectations and a shared vision and goals and even logic. But when we are missing that kind of information, that's when our assertiveness swings in this very toxic way. And so before we decide to assert what our thoughts are, what the expectation is, what we deeply desire, or where we need to go as a group or a team, one thing that emotionally intelligent leaders do and always do is they spend a lot of time in inquisition, a lot of time asking questions and understanding how other people are formulating thoughts and ideas and decisions and what their motivators are, what's driving them, what's going on inside of them. And when we're with a team of people, we need to understand what's going on inside of everybody. And by doing that, what ends up happening is we position ourselves and other people to be in a space of working together to achieve whatever the desired goal is, much more efficiently and effectively. When all parties feel seen and heard, which essentially is empathy, then assertiveness, whoever is in command, whoever is the boss, becomes something that is then heard and lands on other people's ears in a more efficient and effective way. Because when you speak with assertiveness, it is inclusive of everything that you've just learned from everyone who has just shared. And that is where, as a team, we excel. This is why emotional intelligence and emotionally intelligent teams outperform their peers and teams without emotional intelligence by 67%.